because protein carries a high thermic effect. So coming back to pillar one in regards to losing this weight, protein spends a large portion of its calories to digest, absorb, and process, around 25 to 35%. Carbs is 5 to 10, and fats is 0 to 5. So if we look at that image that we looked at the beginning of the macronutrient split of the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Now, if we were to swap the volume of carbohydrate to protein, but not change the overall caloric value, the thermic effect of that additional protein could allow us to burn an additional 380 calories per day. And I know we said it isn't the calories, but this is energy in the form of heat. We are wasting energy that we have eaten through doing nothing other than swapping out carbohydrate for protein. We also increase metabolic rate. So this is a fantastic study that looks at low carb, moderate carb, and high carb. The study was isocaloric, which means everyone was on the same calories. And what the study shows is that the low carb group increased metabolic rate to the sum of 278 calories on average compared to the high carb group. So when people say it's all about the calories, it's not the calories, it's what we are eating, it's what we are consuming. Going low carb increases metabolic rate. Consuming more protein increases thermic effect. Removing all of these carbohydrates is removing the body's ability to increase insulin and tell the body to store fat. Removing these lectins is removing the body's ability to bind to those insulin receptors and signaling the body to store fat. Removing the lectins is taking away the body's ability to negate the nutrients found within those foods. So that plate is absolutely counterintuitive. And now we've gone low carb. The glucose in the form of glycogen is now released from the muscle and is now sent into the bloodstream. And now we're able to become ketogenic, which live in a carnivore state. And this simply means that being ketogenic is our natural metabolic state. It's the metabolic state we're born in, and it's the metabolic state that we've evolved in our entire existence. Now, that should tell you everything that you need to know about being carnivore and ketogenic. This is the way that we are meant to live. This is how we spent our time hunting and catching our meals. We were in a ketogenic state. We did not spend days consuming carbohydrates every 2 hours throughout the day, which is the typical sort of bodybuilding diet, isn't it? Every 2 hours to get the protein in. We went days sometimes without food. Going days without food would put us into a state of autophagy, which is cellular repair and regeneration. And this allows us to increase the body's ability to heal and repair. And by doing so, we increase testosterone and human growth hormones. So fasting increases testosterone and human growth, brown fat activation and lipolysis and ketogenesis.